So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams are building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Iniesta. Turns back here, probably the best option. Guardiola. And Koundé. Oyarzabal. Goulet. Rudiger. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Iniesta. Oyarzabal. And here's Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dani Ceballos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Very nicely done. Now it's Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And he's there to clear it. Played into space. And it's Ceballos. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well played. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's nice. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Plays it in low. Camavinga. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goulet. And it's Camavinga. Rudiger. More and more pressure on the ball here. Azar. Lobbed in behind. Oh, important interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ceballos. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get rid. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. Now he's off and running. That's good running with the ball.
Really well played.
Mbappe driving forwards.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can he find a finish? Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oyarzabal. That has been knocked clear. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's come loose. Goes for the shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatic. He's tried one! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Eder Militao. Goulet.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that for him is goal number 10. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona go into the lead. Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Bellingham. Valverde with the clearance. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bit too much weight on the pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Valverde. That ball looks a good one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Bellingham. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ronaldinho has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Bellingham clears it away. Oh, that was vital. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Bellingham really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Takes a shot! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Out of play for a throw. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Drilled in. And a chance! And he's found the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's been drilled in. Courtois claims it, safe hands. Tries to play it through. Goulart is onto this. Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. That has been knocked clear. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. Now it's Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Neymar. Jordi Alba. And it's Iniesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Knocks it into space. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. Busquets. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, terrible mistake. It's Luis Suarez! Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he get it through? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a lovely pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Busquets. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That's Busquets. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Iniesta. Looking for a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cordoba are looking to break at pace. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards the back post. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pass somewhat off target. Big chance, corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Luis Suarez! And he's there to belt it away. And that's a throw-in. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Opts for safety. Guardiola. Hakimi.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's been shifted off it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Busquets. Messi. Barcelona finding their passes. And he plays one through. Now, and the finish! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Messi. Oh, that's neat. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good spread.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's gone for goal! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he was quick to react.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Lovely feet.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cross goes in there. There's the header! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's going to be another throw.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Aimed beyond the defence. 4 added minutes on the board. And this is Batistuta. He's away. And Batistuta! And he's done it!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win.
Gol del Barcelona.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that has been knocked clear. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Guardiola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's gone for goal. Too close for comfort. Tarrega, Thierry Correa, and Rioja, Danjuma, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, he's given it away. The ball is loose, and he's having a go. Oh, glorious! That is a special one. That is a gem! An absolute gem! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rioja, and it's Pepelu. Danjuma tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Guardiola, and he's on his way. He's found some space. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar's cross. Tarrega can get it clear. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though he's had a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Lopez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Danjuma. That's a delicate pass. Lopez finds himself offside. Hakimi.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Suarez. He's got away. Tarrega defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Jordi Alba. And here's Messi. Neymar. Chance! And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Santa Maria gets it away.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Barcelona have their third corner. Aguirrezabala gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Diego Lopez. Diakabi. Tarrega. And Rioja. Thierry Correa. Diakabi. Tarrega. Pepelu. Tarrega. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rioja. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone long. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, cracking ball. Shoots! Sticks it away! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Danjuma. Jordi Alba gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again.
2 minutos de descuento.
Guardiola. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. And Messi! Cleared without hesitation. And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, And I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Danjuma out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Pepelu. Rioja picks it up out wide. Deep cross. Hakimi getting this one clear. Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Dink through. Oh, what a ball! Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Over to the left. Now it's Santa Maria. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That could spell trouble. That's a good run down the left. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He can run onto that. Rioja flashes it, he gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diego Lopez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Rioja. Now it's Danjuma. Good ball, good shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Guardiola. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pepelu. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar. Busquets. Danjuma. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Santa Maria. Now Lopez. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Guardiola. Great ball, it's Iniesta! That's a decent clearance. Iniesta! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Fouquier gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Iniesta. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now the ball's gone astray. Santa Maria. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way. Neymar! Santa Maria. Diakabi. Pepelu. Diakabi. Jesus Vasquez. That's headed upfield. Guardiola. Neymar. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona have it back. Goes for the shot! Santa Maria. Rabasani. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising. Shot, surely! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and and there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very